I wonder why your love is so toxic. 4 deep in the renegade, 10 came from a rockhead. I watched Joe roll up an op soon as he got back. They were talking until we pulled up, till they blocked the library. Begging for me to drop a tape, I'm sorry to my fans. Fuck had time, my young and pull up a 2-band. Leaking my song back to the booth, I gotta go 10 times harder. Missing me a day, smoking the rent, I never leave my water.
What it do, one Nasty Riley family? JC back with another video. And today, I am putting my pedal commander back in my car. That's why I got the trunk open, cause the power's off. And if I close it, I gotta go through the back. I ain't got time for that. So, a lot of people ask, what is a pedal commander? What does that do? Does it add horsepower? No. Whatever horsepower your car got, that's what it got, right? A pedal commander, and when I say pedal commander, I call it pedal commander. It's really called a throttle controller, because I don't have the pedal commander is a brand, and I call it throttle control. I mean, it's called throttle controller. So basically, what a throttle controller does, and by the way, mine is IDrive USA. I'm not sponsored. I hope to be though. Mine is IDrive USA. Throttle controllers delete the lag you have in cars. So let's say, I don't know, you going down the street and you just feel like flooring it, right? Well, regularly, it takes your car a second to build up all that power, then it takes off. On throttle controller, instant, just like that. Like, it will really throw you back in your seat. And that's the crazy part. Whether you have a 4-cylinder, a V6, a V8, like, a throttle controller really does make a difference. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a 30 roll, right? I'm going to do it without the pedal commander, or without the throttle controller, IDrive USA. And then I'm going to cut it all the way to max. Because I usually drive on, I usually drive with it on max. But yeah, so, the reason you got to unplug your battery is because you also have to unplug the thing from your actual throttle, like from your actual pedal. So you unplug the battery, right? And you go under here, right? So let me get that for you. My car dirty, my fault. This is the throttle controller, right? That's the mode. Set the different level that you want. So what you do is you pull this down right here. It's nothing but 2 clips, right? 1, 2, right? So when you take this down, you have, I don't even know if y'all can see it, but you have this. Okay, look, this right here is the old thing that go to the pedal, right? iDrive USA has another. This top piece right here is what you hook into the old throttle. And then they have another piece that goes on top, right? Another piece that goes on top. It's a new throttle cord. So once you put this back up, hold on. It's hard doing this and holding the camera at the same time. Once you put this back up, right? And I let my car sit for like 15 minutes before I even, oh my God. I let my car sit for 15 minutes before I even, even think about putting it back on, because I don't want to throw no code. Even though you could just easily, let me chill. Even though you could just easily clear the code. So let me do this real quick. Chill out. So you put the battery on, bring it back on, and make sure you tighten it. I can't find my wrenches or nothing, so I had to improvise. Tighten it all the way down. I'm gonna tighten this for y'all real quick. Hold on. So now that that's tightened back down, let me go jump the garage so I can show y'all this video. Yes, I said jump the garage because I haven't hooked up my Bluetooth thing to the garage yet. Looks like my keys. So, all right, let's do this. Actually, let me see something real quick. So hold on, the different modes, right? And for this video, the best way to get the you know what I'm saying? What's the word I'm looking for? To get the best use out of this, right? Is you have E, right? That's eco mode. I'm on E9 right now. That means I'm in eco mode 9. That's the best gas saver, right? Then you got U, and that's ultimate mode. So that's like you barely touch the gas and your car just take off like that. And then AC, I don't know what that means. Let me put my car in sports mode for y'all. You can go with dog. So right now, I have it in normal mode, right? That just means that's like, it's basically off. Like there's no adjusting to the throttle. There's no adjustment, right? Ooh, the mail came. My package probably came. So y'all finna really see a difference in this for real, like. And for people who think like it messes up your car, it don't. Right? Like unless you're just one of those people who just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you just constantly press the pedal just to prove a point. Oh, my car can take off faster than yours. Yeah, you're probably gonna throw a code, but it's not really gonna like do any damage or anything. I didn't put it back in my car since it's been in the shop because I just wanted to keep breaking it in. You feel me? I done hit 1,000 miles since I broke my car back in, so it's fine. I mean, you don't have to hit 1,000. I just take that precaution. So. No, I'm not gonna be speeding. I'm gonna be doing the speed limit just so people think I'm tripping. All right, so drop it down to first gear. All right, and this is with everything. This is with it all. I'm gonna let that truck go. Like this is with no adjustment through the throttle, right? So I ain't even gonna do a 30. I'm gonna do a 20. Okay, so that's with it. I mean, that's without it. See, look, it's still off, right? So that's without it, right? So let me. Okay. Now I'm finna cut it on, right? It's on Ultimate 9. And what I did at 20? See, I'm barely touching the throttle. Like barely tapping it, right? Let me get back down to 20. Watch this. This works for any car, manual, automatics. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's really meant to take the lag out of the cars that have lag. Like if you go get you like, I don't know, 5.0s and stuff like that, they got lag, but it's not like on the same type of level as like a V6 lag. V6s really have lag because they're V6s, right? Regular chargers like SCs and SXTs make 292. Rallies and GTs make 300. That's crank. That's not wheel. Wheel horsepower on average like 252, which is straight. So I'm finna show y'all again. Do a 20. That's barely touching it. Like, that's barely touching it. That's barely touching it. Like, for real. Like, barely touching it. And honestly, if you really want to, like, let's say somebody trying you, right? You want to get the, like, best takeoff? Do a 30. So yeah, a throttle controller is like really useful to me, especially since it's got like, you know, it's not like just something strictly to make your car like feel faster. Like it's also got an eco mode too, so you get better gas mileage. Like I think before I was getting like 34 miles to the gallon, and after I put it in eco mode, it was like 36, which is good for a high power, like for a sports car, especially like a Charger and everything. So it's like, I honestly recommend it. Now, when it comes to brands and everything, I've seen like different type of brands. Like you got Pedal Commander, you got like, there's this German brand or like whatever it's called in iDrive USA. I went with iDrive USA. Not only are their prices way cheaper, but you get the same product and the same quality to me. And I've had this in both of my cars, both of my Chargers. Hey, this is something like, she can't see me, my window's too teeny. This is something like I really recommend for people, bro. Like, especially people who want to do something to their car to get like some sort of like performance out of it without adding horsepower. Cause stock, like, okay, let's say you had a stock SE, right, versus a GT, right? A GT comes with everything. A GT is what my car is now. Like, a GT is a Riley back in 2015, which is what I got, right? So let's say you got an SE or something, and you got that throttle controller in, you gonna take off way more aggressive than a car that comes with sports mode and powder shifters and stuff like that, and they gonna look at you like, what? That's like something that makes it stand out, right? It's not really a racing tool. It's more of an all-around tool. Whether you need to get up to speed quick on the highway, or you driving around the city and you don't want to burn your gas or something like that. So if you're gonna get a Pedal Commander, I recommend you go to, my fault, man. I'm so used to saying Pedal Commander. If you're gonna get you a throttle controller, right? Oh, by the way, if you use this and you back into your driveway, don't have it on ultimate mode. Don't, trust me. But yeah, if you're gonna get one, go to iDrive USA on Instagram, and the link to their website is on their Instagram. Also, I just know my window tint ain't peeling. Yeah, it's time to get that replaced. Also, you can go on Amazon and eBay. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I appreciate y'all watching, and I'm out.